What up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Man, I know it's been a long time. I know, okay? It's been a month or so or whatever before I released the video, but I told y'all I had some stuff in the works and I had to make sure everything was kind of getting in line here before I could release too much information. Well, now it's time to release the information. I just got off the phone with Mr. Joe Gillia, the elk hunting coach for elkbros.com and the Elk Bros podcast. I want to give a huge shout out to Joe. You guys, Joe has just officially made me a Elk Bros coaching staff, okay? And this is huge, all right? This is what's been in the works, you guys. Go to elkbros.com. You've got to check out their site. You've got to be listening to their podcast. I'm one of the coaching staff for Elk Bros. And this coming fall, I will be on, you're not going to believe this, I'm going to be on Hunt Wars. A TV show about competing on public land, DIY style, and I will be in camp representing Elk Bros as a coach to teach these guys anything and everything they could possibly do to be successful on their elk hunt this fall. So go check out Hunt Wars. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. This show is going to be airing on a bunch of different platforms, I'm pretty sure. And make sure you stay tuned to those channels. I will be coming on board with some of the podcasts, and Joe and I will be having conversations back and forth, getting everything prepared, and also preparing stuff for you guys, right? That's what this channel is all about, is trying to help teach you and shorten the learning curve of elk hunting, deer hunting, public land hunting, period, right? Bow hunting, public land. So that is huge. I also want to direct you guys to the Elk Bros training camp. This is a training platform like I've never seen before. I am enrolled in the base camp, and I've been going through all the material. You guys have got to check it out. It has got so much information that of anything, you need to invest in yourself, right? More than any equipment that you can buy, you need to be knowledgeable about how to go out and harvest one of these animals with you or a hunting buddy, right? I would go enroll in the base camp, training camp, and start right now, you guys. Start right now and start polishing your skills for this September when you are planning on going on your own DIY hunt. Now, let's get into this video. This is going to be breaking down Kyle's bull that he shot this September in Colorado at 11,000 feet. I called this bull in. I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to break it down 100%, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, y'all. First thing you do whenever you're trying to call in a bull elk is first thing you have to locate a bull, right? And there's a couple different calls that we use whenever we are locating a bull, okay, or a herd of elk for that matter. It doesn't matter. Even if we get a cow call, we'll still investigate, because a lot of times whenever we're bow hunting, the cows usually will have a bull with them at some point. Most all the times, whether it's a raghorn or something like that. So two different calls, right? The locate bugle, and then kind of a locating cow call, right? Let's do the cow call first, because a lot of times I'll start out with a cow call before I do my locate bugle, just to see if I can get like a close response, something that's within just a few hundred yards, right? That's kind of what it sounds like. Sometimes I'll just throw a big one out there. And then wait and listen, right? You hear that bugle, then you've pinpointed them, and then you can move in. But this morning, and what I want you to understand is sometimes you're not seeing in the video, but we are calling hundreds of times a day, right? Until we get that response. Maybe not hundreds, but we definitely call. If I think I'm in an area where I haven't reached something with my bugle, then I'll bugle again, okay? This is my locate bugle. And I'm gonna try to do it kind of quiet so it's not blowing your eardrums out here. Okay, I'll throw that out there once. If I think I get a response, then I'll throw another one. And then just like this, he answered me both times. We could barely hear it, right? So then we take off and go down and get on the same level as the bull, as the herd. It was actually a herd that was coming up, but we got down on what we thought was the same level as those elk, and this is where we start the call in. Okay, at this point, we have closed the distance. We dropped way down the mountain. I want to show you this just so you can understand what I'm talking about. We located the bull where Kyle and I started was up here, okay? Here's Kyle and I right here, right? And I bugled, and all of a sudden, I hear a bull down here, okay? That's a long ways, you guys. You have no idea. Like from here was tree line and down here to this little bench area, you're probably looking at like 600 or 700 vertical feet. Okay. Now we closed that distance and dropped down to their same level, and we have not made a call yet. Okay. We are moving in to where we think we are close to where the elk are. They actually happened to hear our footsteps when the big bull bugles back. And this is what happened. I just try to take a passive aggressive approach and just cow call because we're in such close range. I'm hoping that bull will respond positively and come check us out. If you notice right here, Kyle checks the wind as we know we're getting close to where we heard those elk, and we're trying to get the wind correct before we can make another call and proceed. Let's try to go right over there. Be slow, go slow. Now, the bull heard our footsteps, thinking we were other elk, and he bugles at us. Well, to calm him down and give him a direction of travel, I gave him a cow call. And then as we approached a little bit more, Kyle spotted elk. Now, if you can tell, that bull is asking me where I'm at. Come here, girl. So I always respond to a bull. And whenever I've talked to him as a cow call, I'll respond to him whenever he's calling me like that to try to get him to come over and check me out because I'm a cow that he's never heard of. And I cast that call behind us so that he thinks that that cow is further than what we really are, okay? Cast it behind you. Right? Unfortunately, I went to go move and get behind Kyle and reposition to try to draw that bull across Kyle's shooting lane. Unfortunately, I didn't know, but the elk were sitting at about 50 or 60 yards, and Kyle had to stop me real quick. Next, 48 seconds of silence. Sometimes saying nothing at all is better than saying something. Leave them with that curiosity and that want to come see what's going on up there. Okay, did you hear that cow call that I just made? It's completely different than the other cow calls that I was making before, right? I put that rasp in it, that voice, the inflection. I'm actually telling that bull to come to me with a contact buzz, okay? It's not a regular cow call, it's a contact buzz. And that's asking him to come to me. It's not this. Regular cow call, now the contact buzz. Can you hear the difference? It means different things to that bull. Kyle, can you move? Can you move? Can you move?
It's close.
They were what, 50 yards?
Yeah, about 50 yards out of our sight.
It's thick in here.
We didn't bust him.
No, it was so close. The wind was so close to screwing it up for us. I'm pretty sure this other bull, he smelled us. The one that was behind us over here. He's the one that shut up and went over that way. All right, let's keep pushing. They're starting to get fired up.
See if we can get him to deal.
Unfortunately, that bull had cows, and he had another bull coming up behind. And the cows, I think, ended up directing that situation away from us after they heard the little cow calling to that bull. So what happens next is we go sit down, take a little break. We try to let it warm up to get the thermals to start changing. And we ended up hearing a bugle. Okay. And that's when we approach again. The elk just moved a little ways up the mountain and picked a bedding spot. And we were able to get in on a perfect situation with the thermals in our favor, and you'll see what happens next. You can't tell it, but right at the bottom of this little draw, there are two bulls down there rubbing a tree. And Kyle and I get set up. I back up on the backside of the knob, and he gets set up to where the thermals are in our favor, and we start the calling sequence.
Wind is perfect.
So we set up, and immediately the first thing I do is start rubbing a tree. I start acting like I'm over there making a rub, and those bulls never respond right up until I make my first cow call. Boom, right there. Did you hear the way he responded? I bugled first, nothing. As soon as I let that little cow call out, he was on top of it. Ooh! Almost sounded like a moo cow down there. Listen to this. Then immediately I hit him with a contact buzz, asking him to come on over to the party. That's me giving a roundup bugle to my cow, thinking I want her to stay here. Notice, as soon as that bull makes a sound, I always respond back to him with my cow call. I'm trying to act like I'm talking to that bull, wanting him to come up to me. The other bull that I'm acting like is trying to defend off that other guy. That's why I give him a little bit of abrasion, a little bit of a challenge call, telling him he needs to stay back. At this point, I know I've got this bull engaged, and he wants to see that cow that he's hearing. So I just know with a little bit of persuading and a little bit of that breeding sequence, I'm going to draw that bull right up to us. So I'm calling to the bull as the cow, asking him to come over here, come to me. This is where it gets serious. I free up my hands so that I can glunk, and I do some pants to show that other bull that I've got a hot cow right here in front of me. So basically at this point, I'm showing my aggression. I'm showing off for that cow, and I'm displaying by rubbing in a tree, and it's starting to amp up now. I know that bull wants to come see what is happening. Again, I immediately respond with a cow call and immediately respond with a challenge bugle. At this point, the bull is on his way, and he's just a few yards from Kyle. Listen for the shot. Immediately scream a bugle and then try to stop that bull, slow him down at all costs to get him to stay right there where he doesn't run off from us.
What do you think, dude? I think that's a temple. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't see how he died. He didn't die sooner. All right, dude. Yes, sir. Good. You're welcome, dude. Good job, dude. Oh, man. Let me see him. He's a 6-point. Right on, dude. He's got a big old head on him. Oh my God, dude. That Grim Reaper did damage, didn't it? They're still bugling down there. Y'all, we got up early this morning, man. We've been snowed on for 3 days back here in the backcountry. We're 6 miles deep. We're probably 8 to 9 miles back here right now. We came over here. We had a plan. We ripped off a bugle, and our first call-in didn't work. It was definitely the herd bull with some cows, and this guy was kind of following them around, and I ended up convincing him that I had a hot cow over here, and he came right up to me.
Hey, y'all, I hope this helps you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. It shows a lot of support for us. Give us a thumbs up and like the video. Y'all hit me up with a comment. I would more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Go to elkbros.com. Sign up for the training academy, the online training academy, elk hunting academy. You can't go wrong with the Elk Bros. Listen to their podcast. They have tons of information for DIY guys or groups. They hunt in a group. I'll be hunting with them this September in Colorado. So, guys, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on all of these channels that I'm talking about. Hunt Wars, go sign up for your chance to be on Hunt Wars as a DIY public land hunter. They have elk hunts and deer hunts and all different kind of hunts, all on public land. Go check it out. Thank you.